Here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
It shouldn't take more than like 20 minutes. Okay?
Okay. All right, sure.
All right? No more than
Sure.
20 minutes, I would anticipate. What's up,
Okay, that's
everybody?
fine.
Buffalo Prime here, bringing you brand new content. I have Bird650 with me, who has no fucking clue what's going on right now. And today, we're going to be doing a brand new segment on my channel. And I'm going to do this with Bird. Might do it with other people. Who knows? Depends on if Bird's funny or not. Where we're going to read the subreddit r/AskMen and respond. Bird, are you ready?
Sure. Yeah, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I'm ready.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff when it comes to engagement on the channel. Helps all YouTube channels, so if you ever do that to anybody, it really helps out a lot. And if you have another subreddit that you want Bird or I, or both, or neither, I don't know why you would leave a comment on neither, but if you have another subreddit you want us to check out, Chef. All right, first question on the Asking Men subreddit. How much clothing do you own, Bird?
I'll be honest, it wasn't much until Fu and I were together. Then it grew substantially and not of my choice. But actively right now, I've got like, let's say like 4 drawers full of clothes, and then like 1 closet space of hanging clothes, like jackets and stuff like that.
You have
But,
like a bunch of jerseys too. I've seen that.
I got a bunch of jerseys.
Your
Yeah.
San Fran jerseys. I've been doing the same thing with Detroit ever since I saw that. I was like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Follow-up question on this one too. Do you, when you put away like your socks and underwear in your sock and underwear drawer, do you like make it organized, or do you just kind of throw it in there?
It's somewhat organized in terms of the back half has underwear and the front half has socks.
but it's just a hodgepodge outside.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 100%.
Oh yeah.
This next one comes from Fabulous Ad 6369. Straight men, how would you react if another guy respectfully asked you out on a date?
Oh, I'd be flattered as hell.
Right? I feel like if you get asked out by like anybody, frankly, that are like, hey, you know what? I really vibe with you. You're attractive, whatever. Would you like to go on a date with me? Like, I feel like that would probably make my week, maybe longer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, if anybody is like, hey, you're an attractive person, would you like to go out? No matter who it is, like you said, it would make my week. It's like, it's such a compliment. Why would you shy away from that compliment? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the answer is, you know, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm either taken, or, oh, I'm sorry that, you know, I'm not interested, you know, I'm
sorry I play Mario
or,
64, you know.
Right. I've never laid hands on another human being. I play League of Legends, so
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of answers that are obviously appropriate there. Yeah. All right, next question comes from Coveted Amber. What hobbies do you share with your partner?
Not basketball.
Fu is unbelievable. I would probably pay to watch you and Fu go at it with basketball.
Okay, I'm glad you ended that sentence with basketball.
Go at
it. Yeah. Well, I mean, all of our like shows that we watch together, like just sitcoms and everything, like I don't do that with anybody else. So for number one, that a lot of your basic stuff, like outdoor, going on walks and stuff, like it's all with her. I don't do it on my own. Things like that. I think about this more. This is a deep question. Oh God, freaking out, dude! I'm freaking out.
I made my wife a weeb on accident, so I'm sorry. I made her weeb. Whoops.
Oh.
I introduced her to an anime that I really liked called Haikyuu, which is a volleyball anime, and she watched the first episode and was like, "It's a little weird," and I was like, "Babe, stick with it. You know, let's give it a couple episodes, let it pick up, and tell me if you like it or not." And now she loves it. And every night she's like, can we watch another episode? Like, so I've very accidentally converted my wife to a weeb. She's a goddamn weeb. I'm sorry.
Fu got me into Chloe Ting for working out, actually.
Ooh.
So we'll go ahead and do the ab workouts together and stuff.
That's dope.
So that's a fun one. Yeah.
It's not bad. All right, next question comes from Dan. It's literally Dan the Man. Oh my God, I can't read apparently. Comes from Dan the Man 350 V2, not V1, V2. What is a typical man thing that you do? I grunt when I poop. I'm just gonna say it. I do grunt when I poop, especially like if it's a poop that I've needed. I sit down and that first poop, I just can't help it. I just, I can't. It's like You know, it's like working out, right? Like when you push something out away from your body, sometimes you give it a little, you know, I kind of do that. I do that when I poop. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Sometimes I don't realize it until I'm already halfway through the log, but like, anyway, Bird, go ahead.
Well, I can't say that I do that. Maybe I do. I'm going to pay attention next time I poop. But for me, I think every guy knows this, is the wide stance to fix your nuts without actually having to go down there with your hands.
I feel like every guy does that, right? Like you have to.
Oh, yeah. Especially like while you're walking. Like, especially like think you're walking in Disney in hot weather and you're like, oh, man, my nuts are probably not in the right place. You do a little wide stance. And kind of
well, like what else are you supposed to do? Like I feel like some people are like, oh my God, that's so gross. Or like, really, you have to do that? Like what? You know? Like, what are you supposed to do? What do people who don't do that do to fix themselves? Do they go to the bathroom constantly and like get in there and adjust?
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, it's the wide stance. You just got to bring one leg and kind of shift it around in like a half circle and hope it adjusts. And if not, you do it again. I'm
picturing it right now.
Yeah, I hope you picture me fixing my nuts.
I am. All right, next question's from Cold Dash Mortgage 8100. What is the most comfortable item in your wardrobe? I'm going to sound like a proper slob, but I enjoy nothing more than putting on my Longsdale tracksuit bottoms and my 4XL baggy t-shirt. Used to be a lot looser, but then COVID and work from home hit. So, Bird, what is the most comfortable item in your wardrobe?
Well, I'll say in a casual sense, just basketball shorts in general and a tank top is super, super comfortable. But if you want to get fancy on them,
you got a robe, don't you? You have a robe.
I own a no. Oh. I own a kimono.
A kimono.
I own a kimono, and it is just amazing. It is. I've only worn it like twice, but it is amazing every time that I've ever worn it.
Wow.
But aside from that, you know, basketball shorts and a tank top, I would say is like that's like the common one. I would say. Yeah,
I would say. For me, it's joggers for sure. I love me a good pair of joggers. And then I like a nice baggy t-shirt. I'm with this guy. A nice like 3-4XL shirt that just hangs real loose and it just feels right. I don't know. That stuff's just super comfortable to me.
Yeah, baggy stuff is nice, especially when you're like getting ready for sleep as well. Yeah. If you sleep in something baggy, and
you can steal stuff better because you go to the store and you just shove it under your baggy shirt and people are like, why are you stealing that television? And you're like, no, I'm just fat. Don't fat shame me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then
this next question for commercial_fuel asks for my gamers out there, looking at literally us. What are you currently playing? And I'm gonna change this question up a little bit for us who like literally do this frequently. What are you playing that's outside the norm for you? Like you're not fucking Mario or Mario Par, or for me GTA, right? Like what are we playing outside of the norm? I mean, you got Twilight Princess going on. I know that.
Yeah, I'm playing through Twilight Princess. I guess I did actually just play through Cooking Companions, and that is a fantastic game that I cannot tell anything about. BP, you should play that game.
Oh yeah,
like now. You should do it, and it's fun. It's a very fun game. You're just in a cabin on vacation, and you're a chef and enjoy each other having
you're describing a horror game. It's like one of those things in video gaming where if I were to tell you, oh yeah, you're just in a high school looking to join a literature club with a couple of friends, it's a horror game. No part of that description sounds like a horror game, but it's a fucking horror game. Yeah, you're just a security guy at a pizza place after work hours, after open hours. You just make sure
that's 100% a horror game.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I got a game to recommend to you. You basically just go around this school. It's just you and the teacher and a couple other weird things, and you just do math. All right, we'll do a couple more. This next one's from Chaos Giant Memes. What is a cooking life hack that all men should know? I can go first while you're thinking about it, Bird. If you're cooking steak or burgers, honestly, and this is going to sound like cheap, if you're like a big grill guy, like I love grilling, like more than the next guy, of course, try doing it on a blacktop or do a pan burger or steak. And the big reason for it is because it retains all of the juices and you're cooking it and basting it in itself, right? Where if you cook on a traditional grill, a lot of those juices seep out. It's a little more flavorful if you do it like on the stove. It seems weird, you're cooking a bunch of burgers on the stove, but I've started doing it and it's just way more flavorful. So I feel like that's like a weird life hack. Like stop, like grilling on outside is great and doing it on grates is great. But like if you really want a high quality burger, like flat top, 100%.
I'm going to piggyback off of that and go even one step further. If you don't want to do that and you don't have a grill and you want to still go with your burgers and stuff, try broiling steaks and stuff. Those are actually really good. You get some Montreal steak seasoning on the steaks and throw it in the broiler for like 20 minutes or so.
Wow.
Actually comes out very nicely if you don't have access to a grill and don't want to use the other way that BP was talking about.
All right, last one for this episode. Again, leave a comment in this comment section below if you liked what you saw today. From Stokes, okay, it's time. This is how it starts. What is the proper response for when someone knocks on the bathroom while you're still in it?
I'm pooping.
That's it?
That's what I yell.
Just a solid,
I'm pooping.
I'm pooping.
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, is this talking about in like in your own home, or is it like a public restroom?
I think about this question like you're at like a convenience store, like a Wawa or something like that, and you're pooping in the single-use bathroom, and somebody comes up and tries to like shake the door open.
I always yell out occupied.
Yeah, I think I do too. I'm trying to think. Or I go, someone's in here, or something like that.
Yeah. Most of the time I just yell out occupied, but if it's at home, it's definitely I'm pooping.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I think it might have been at your house where I was pooping, and I'm pretty sure you came out and you're like, "What are you doing?" I'm pretty sure you asked me that, and I was like, "Pooping? Like, what do you think I'm doing?"
Just checking in on you. You got to check in on your friends if they've been in there for a little bit. You got to make sure their bowel movements are okay and everything.
I get it. I'm a long pooper. I alarm my my wife's family all the time. They're like, BB's still in there? Is he okay? And my wife's like, he's probably done pooping like 20 minutes ago. He's just sitting on TikTok at this point.
Yeah, honestly, if I don't have, I feel like I've gotten to a point now too where like if I don't have my phone with me, the poop is not going to come out as nicely.
No.
Like it's just, there's something mentally with me.
I know. Like if you have no stimulation, because we've all been there, right? Where you're like, I have to poop right now. My phone's over there. I'm not going to make it, frankly. I got to go. And you sit down and you realize this isn't a bathroom that has like a magazine. You know, you've already read all your poop jokes in that poop joke book, but you might pull that one out, but maybe it's out of reach, and you just got to sit there and you stare.
I got to ask a question though.
Okay.
When's the last time that you went to a bathroom that had a magazine? I don't remember ever doing that.
Wow. 'Cause I have a book in mine.
Okay, we're talking outside of
like friends
the
and
home
stuff
remedy
too.
here. Yeah.
Gosh, it might have been a doctor's office when I was in high school. Like that might be the longest it's been.
I don't remember ever, to be honest. Like, I just can't think of a time.
Because like it's kind of gross if you think about it, especially if the magazines are like kind of like at reachable distance but below you. Like that's just poop particles down there. Like you're just swimming in a sea of poop particles. Just.
And regardless if people use it, like if they're gonna read it, their hands are up on their butt, in their butt, and on the magazine,
crotch, right?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
Bird.
Sorry.
No, good question and good answer. Thank you for joining me, Bird. If you guys liked what you saw, let us know, because it would be fun to do this again and surprise either Bird again or somebody else. So let me know if you liked what you read, and if you have questions, feel free to leave them too. We might respond to those as well. Thanks for joining me, Bird.
Thanks for having me. Next time, no, actually keep it this way. Don't tell me what's going on. I'll just say yes again.
All right, BuffaloPrime with Bird. We're out.